Purpose of this video is to highlight why customers choose Droplet computing and when they should choose Droplet computing. In order to explain this to you, but let's look at first of all who should consider it and what benefits is Droplet going to bring to them. So let's look at it through the eyes of a desktop security and procurement manager, but with a particular focus on what's in it for them. So for a desktop manager, for example, Droplet enables you to run any application, legacy or modern, on any operating system. Again, not just Windows, but Mac OS, Chrome OS and Linux. It also addresses the challenges of legacy servers such as 2003, 2008 and 2012, because Droplet not only has a client version, it also has a server edition as well. And because Droplet is installed natively on the endpoint device, that allows and promotes anywhere working, both online or offline, unlike traditional VDI where you always require a connection. And as far as the applications are concerned, once an application is installed inside Droplet, it's the same look, same feel and same user interface as you'd expect to see on a modern day traditional thick client. So no end user changes or training required. Simply click on a shortcut and your application will open, as it always has done for the last 10 or 20 years. And finally, Droplet from a security perspective addresses all the challenges that have been around for years on upgrading to new operating systems. So moving from XP to Windows 7 to Windows 10 and more recently Windows 11, there is a number of compatibility, security and compliance challenges that desktop managers will have to address around their application stack. Droplet addresses all of the above straight out the box. That's exactly what it does. So for a desktop manager, that's how Droplet helps you. So let's now move on to the security aspect. So from a security perspective, staying with compatibility, security and compliance, the Droplet container addresses those applications that are no longer supported in a Windows XP or Windows 7 world. For example, Internet Explorer is available and will work natively. However, try and move that to a Windows 11 environment and it's not compatible. Unfortunately, lots of applications were written over the last 30 years for these plugins and technology, and they, unfortunately for a desktop manager, are no longer supported in a Windows 11 environment. Droplet addresses that straight out the box and protects them inside a Droplet container. Anything inside the Droplet container can't be seen, can't be penetrated, so again, any potential hackers trying to break into those applications will not be successful, unlike a traditional thin client where it's an open door and you're inviting them in. If you were to install Droplet on both the client and the server side, by default you will then create an encrypted Droplet tunnel between the client and server, making the only one way in to the application, only one way in to the server. So again, it's adding extra security that you already have at no extra cost. It's included in the license. And again, just as a point here, all outbound ports on a Droplet container are blocked by default. However, there is a firewall built into Droplet which is fully configurable. So again, depending on your specific scenario or use case, and with help from myself and Droplet, we can help configure your container for your particular needs. So locking the container down from any potential hackers, migrating away from the legacy operating system onto a modern operating system and totally locking it down, and as a result achieving your Cyber Essentials accreditation. And through the eyes of procurement, well, there's a massive message here for procurement. So first and foremost, if you have a traditional VDI environment, chances are you've been downscaling it for the last 5 years and you have a plan to get off it in the next 5 years, purely down to the high running costs. Droplet is a far more cost effective, more secure alternative to traditional VDI. But unlike traditional VDI, it has a lower total cost of ownership because it has less layers, less infrastructure, less costs. The skills that you have from a VDI world are 100% transferable into a Droplet world. So again, you don't have to go out and get additional training there. And if you are running any applications that are Server 2008, for example, you will be paying expensive extended support costs. Droplet eliminates that because you can continue to run those applications but move them to a modern day operating system. Therefore, you do not need the extended support costs. And Droplet, again, because it's delivering applications on any operating system, any place, anywhere, it will help you promote a bring your own device or choose your own device strategy, and as a result help drive secure remote working across your organisation. And by doing this, you can then strategically start planning and reducing your office space and any running costs associated with running those offices, ultimately saving you lots of money. So if Droplet is of interest, you have any questions, you'd like to book a demo or a proof of concept, please contact me. My details are on the screen just now. Please contact me. I'll be more than happy to answer any questions or arrange a one-to-one demonstration for you. Thanks very much for watching.